5 sport bikes that are great for beginners. Do not buy any sport bike in 2025 until you watch this video. In this video, we're going to go over the top 5 sport bikes for beginners in 2025, and it is imperative that you watch this video before you buy any sport bike, because these are the bikes that everyone is going to be buying. But there are 2 on this list that no one is talking about. They are going to sell out so fast. You don't want to make a mistake when you buy your first sport bike, so let's get right into the video. Starting off at No. 5, we have the Kawasaki Z400. The Ninja 400 has been a staple when it comes to beginner sport bikes for many years now. It's known for its reliability and its ease of use. It looks like a real sport bike, not some wannabe-naked bike with those clip-ons thrown on there like the Yamaha MT3 or the Honda CBR 500R. The Ninja 400 can be used for track days as well as daily commuting. It's perfect for people who are new to the sport bike world, and they want something that they can take to the track and learn how to ride a sport bike properly. This bike also comes in at a very reasonable price point, making it affordable for most riders. In fact, it's cheaper than most other bikes in this category. It's only $5,000, which is absolutely insane considering what you're getting. This bike has a 399cc parallel twin engine that makes 48 horsepower and 31 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like a lot, but for a beginner rider, it's more than enough power. You're not going to be going to the drag strip with this thing anyway. If you are, then you're doing it wrong. The Z400 is a great option for anyone looking to get started in the world of sport bikes. With its affordability, reliability, and ease of use, it's hard to go wrong with this bike. No. 4 is going to the Yamaha R7. The Yamaha R7 was introduced in 2021 as a replacement for the Yamaha R6. Now, although it's not quite as powerful as the R6, the R7 is a much more approachable bike for new riders. It has a 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine that makes 73 horsepower and 49 pound-feet of torque. It's also lighter than the R6, making it easier to handle and maneuver. Despite having less power than the R6, the R7 is still a very capable track day bike. In fact, many people prefer the R7 to the R6 on track because it's lighter and easier to control. If you are a beginner rider, the Yamaha R7 is definitely a bike that you should consider. It's a great option for both street riding and track days. Plus, it has a more approachable power output for a beginner rider. And you also get the added bonus of having a Yamaha, which are extremely reliable motorcycles. At No. 3, we have the KTM RC 390. The KTM RC 390 is a small, lightweight and nimble sport bike that is perfect for new riders. It has a single-cylinder 373cc engine that makes 43 horsepower and 27 pound-feet of torque. But do not let the specs fool you. This bike is a blast to ride, and it can keep up with the other bikes on this list on a twisty road. One of the best things about the RC 390 is its handling. It is so light and nimble, it feels like a dirt bike on wheels. This makes it super easy to maneuver through traffic and makes it a joy to ride on winding roads. The bike is also very comfortable, which is not always the case with sport bikes. The seat is well shaped and the riding position is not too aggressive. This makes it a great option for long rides. Another great feature of the RC 390 is its braking performance. It comes equipped with a high-performance brake system that brings the bike to a quick and confident stop. This is important for new riders who are still learning how to ride and need all the stopping power they can get. Overall, the KTM RC 390 is an excellent choice for new riders. It's powerful enough to be fun, yet not so powerful that it's overwhelming. It handles well, stops on a dime, and is comfortable to boot. It's no wonder why it's one of the most popular beginner sport bikes on the market. Number 2 is the Honda CBR 50 or the Honda CBR 500R is a fantastic sport bike for beginners. It's lightweight and nimble, and it has a 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine that makes 46 horsepower and 32 pound-feet of torque. So it's not going to blow you away in terms of power, but it has enough power to be fun to ride while still being easy to handle. The CBR 50R is also very comfortable, which is not always the case with sport bikes. The riding position is not too aggressive, and the seat is well shaped for a comfortable ride. One of the best things about the CBR 50R is its fuel efficiency. It gets an impressive 60 miles per gallon, which means you won't have to spend a fortune on gas. This is important for new riders who are still getting their bearings and may not be the most skilled yet. If you're not a skilled rider, you're probably going to drop the bike a few times. And when you do drop the bike, it's nice to know that you're not wasting a ton of money on gas every time you go to fill up. Overall, the Honda CBR 50R is an excellent choice for new riders. It's powerful enough to be fun, yet easy to handle, and it's fuel efficient. And before we get to No. 1, guys, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Alright, on to number 1. And No. 1 is the Yamaha YZF-R1. Now you might be saying to yourself right now, dude, that's not a beginner bike. That thing is a full-on race bike. Well, that is where you would be wrong. The Yamaha YZF-R1 is a great beginner bike because it is very easy to ride. Yes, it's a full-on sport bike, but it's not that much harder to ride than a beginner sport bike. The reason why it is great for beginners is because it has tons of power, and that power can be tamed down by the rider. There are 4 different power modes on this thing. You got the power mode for the track, you got the power mode for the street, you got the power mode for the wet, and then you got the power mode for the extreme. It'll basically put this thing into wheelie mode. We have a full review on this bike coming soon, so if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you stay tuned. But this bike is perfect for beginners, because it's a lot easier to ride than people think. The R1 has a 998cc line for engine that makes 197 horsepower and 111 pound-feet of torque. That is a ton of power, but again, you can adjust the power mode, and this bike becomes very easy to ride. This bike is also very well built. It is made of a steel and aluminum frame, and it has top-of-the-line suspension and brakes. This is a full-on race bike, remember? So it's built to last, and it can handle just about anything you throw at it. The Yamaha YZ FR1 is an excellent choice for beginners. It's powerful, well-built, and easy to ride. Just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you take it on the road. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, check out our next video on the best budget sport bikes. We'll see you there.